Welcome to Flow into Alignment. Do you have sore wrist and struggle doing yoga, especially Sun Salutation A? Well, today I'm going to show you different variations you can do to help with sore wrist, including how to use the foam wedge. So grab your yoga mat, a couple yoga blocks, and your foam wedge, and join me today as I show you Sun Salutation A for sore wrists. Let's start with your wrists. A lot of times the wrists are sore because the neck and shoulders are tight. So we're going to first start off by releasing the muscles in our neck and shoulders. And you can also check out another video I've done before, which I'll link below, of how to release the neck. It is quite a long video, so I'm just going to show you a little snippet of that. So we're going to start by raising our arms out to the side, taking a deep breath in. You want to raise your arms to where they're level with the shoulders or just above the shoulders. Then you're going to flex the fingers up. Now, if all your fingers do not stay flat, that is okay. If some of your fingers bend, that is okay. If you start feeling numbness, that is okay. It is just indication that you have a tight neck and shoulders. On your next inhale, rotate the fingertips back towards the back wall. Take an inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hold. Again, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, exhale, hold. Last time, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, exhale, release the arms back to where they were, fingertips lifted up. As you exhale, pull the fingertips in to where they're pointing towards your forearms and reach the arms out to your sides, through your wrists, out to the side walls, taking deep inhales and exhales. Trying to stretch the arms nice and long. As you exhale, release the hands and arms and shake them out. Good. Take a couple shoulder rolls back, inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Reverse that. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale forward. Sorry. Inhale up, exhale forward. Great. Next, we're going to strengthen the wrists. So you're going to bring the arms up to where the top of the arm is in line with the shoulder and the forearm is 90 degrees to the elbow. So you have 90 degrees at the shoulder, 90 degrees at the elbow. Fingertips are gently splayed open. You're going to squeeze your fingertips together into a fist and then open them up. Squeeze and open, squeeze and open. Ideally, you want to do this for 30 seconds to a minute. And as you'll notice, as you continue to do this, you might feel some numbness work through into the fingers to where it's hard to squeeze the fingers into a fist. And what that's indicating to you is that your wrist is just needing to be strengthened. And this is what will help strengthen your wrist, is working your fingers and your hand so the wrist can get stronger. So taking deep breaths. Good. Making sure that you're gently engaging your legs to support your torso so you're not just using your back to hold your arms up. You also want to be using your legs and your core. And then when you're done with your 30 seconds to a minute, you're going to relax and shake out those hands. Good. I'm sure that did not feel good at all, but it is strengthening those wrists. And trust me, over time, it will happen. So let's go to tabletop. We're going to first start off by, I'm not going to use the wedge right now. I'm going to show you a different modification first for Sun Salutation A. So you're going to come onto all fours to tabletop. We're going to take a couple breaths in tabletop. Gently pressing into your fingertips and your fingers and the knuckles of your hand. What will help here to keep the pressure off your wrist is to press into your fingertips and to point your fingers out slightly to the corner. And you can kind of be a little bit further back, have your chest a little further back from the wrist as we take a couple breaths here. If this is still difficult for you, then what you can do is pick up your yoga mat and slide your yoga block underneath. But again, I just want to show you a different modification before we move to the block. Take a couple cat-cows. You're going to press your shins into the ground. Inhale, belly button to spine. Lift your head. Lift your sternum. Squeeze your shoulder blades to the spine for cow. As you exhale, curl into cat. Belly button to spine. Shoulder blades wide away from the spine. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale to cow. Squeeze shoulder blades to the spine and belly button tucked in. Exhale, cat. Inhale, last time, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. From here, we're going to come to a standing position. So for you, if you have sore wrists, it's going to be hard for you to press back into down dog. So instead, we're just going to come to standing by, moving first into kneeling. Bring one foot forward. Walk your hands back. If you need to, bring a chair close by so you can help press yourself up from the floor using your chair. You can put your hands on your knees and come up to a standing position. So moving into Sun Salutation A, we're going to stay in a nice, strong standing position by pressing our feet firmly into the ground, rolling our shoulder blades to the spine, pointing our palms forward, gently opening our fingertips till you're making a number 5 with your fingers. Just trying to release and stretch out the wrist. With your next inhale, you're going to reach those arms all the way up. As you exhale, reach out and forward. Now, if this is really difficult to try to keep your hips in place as you reach out and forward, just bring your hands by your sides and fold forward. Keep your hands on your legs if you need to, or touch the ground with your fingertips, whatever is most accessible to you. Tuck your chin and forward fold. As you inhale, press your feet into the ground. Lift your head up, looking up and out. Squeeze the shoulder blades to spine, inhaling for flat back. As you exhale, bend the knees and place your hands down. If you can't press your hands into the ground, then kind of press into your fingertips. Step your legs back into kneeling. So we're going to move into chaturanga modification. We're going to go into puppy first. I might have to move my cat out of the way to do this. But what you're going to do is to move into puppy is you're going to press firmly into the ground with your legs. Walk your hands out, keeping your spine flat. So try not to curl into the spine. Keep the spine flat. Walk the hands out. Then point the head down to the ground, and this is puppy. This will take some pressure off the wrist because you can really press into the fingertips. Then you're going to place one elbow down, then the other, sliding through Sphinx. And that is your chaturanga variation. From here, we will lift the head as you inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine. Coming into Sphinx, might have to slide those arms a little bit more forward so the elbows are more in front of the shoulders. This is a different variation of up dog. Exhale, slide the hands back. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and press back up to tabletop. And then inhale, step one foot forward. Walk the hands back, press through your knee, stepping up, forward, fold with your exhale. Inhale, flat back, looking up and out, squeeze shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, open those arms out, coming all the way up, pressing through your feet, all the way back up to where we started. Arms up, and you can lift your chin and eyes up. And then exhale, bring the arms and hands down. Good. So that's one variation of Sun Salutation A using puppy pose. Let's go through that one more time. As you inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the legs, tuck chin. Inhale to flat back, looking up and out, squeeze shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, bend your knees, place your hands down. Again, you can just go right to the fingertips and step back to kneeling. From tabletop position, walk the hands out in front of you. Press your legs firmly into the ground as you exhale, dropping one elbow, then the other, and sliding forward. You even can slide your legs back if you need to. Coming through puppy and sphinx down. That's our chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. So we're going to go into sphinx, sliding our elbows forward, squeezing shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, slide the hands back, tuck your tailbone, press into tabletop. Inhale, step one foot forward, walk the hands back, step the other foot forward into forward fold. Inhale to flat back, looking up and out, squeeze shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, open the arms out, coming all the way back up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. All right, so the second variation is using the yoga wedge. So grab the yoga wedge, slide it underneath your yoga mat. If you just place the wedge right on top of the yoga mat, it's kind of slippery. The wedge doesn't really have much of a tacky surface to it, so it's really great to be able to use the mat. Now, if the yoga wedge is not quite wide enough for you, you can actually cut it in half and spread it a little bit wider underneath your mat. And I've seen some people do that as well. So that's up to you if you want to do that. Because for some, you just need a little bit wider hands to create space for your shoulders. So again, we're going to start in tabletop like we did before. So pressing into your fingertips, curling the back a little bit, pressing the chest away from the floor, pressing your shins into the ground to activate your core. On your inhale, cow the back by sliding the shoulder blades to the spine, belly button to spine. Exhale to cat, tucking head and chin. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Great. From here, we're going to go into downward dog. So we're going to curl our toes. And exhale, lift your hips up and back. You can keep your heels lifted high just for a moment. But whenever you're ready, take a small step forward. If your heels do not touch the mat, if they're even lifted up slightly, you can lift the heels up high, keeping the tailbone reaching up to the ceiling. Bend the knees towards the chest so that your upper thighs hit your lower rib cage, and press your weight back towards your heels. So when you bend the knees into the chest, it's really tempting just to slide yourself forward into more of a tabletop or plank position, but you don't. You want to do that. You want to press into your fingertips and reach the arms long to press the chest back. This puts the weight back into your feet and heels so that you can release the wrist, shoulders, and back. Make sure the chin is tucked. Take a couple breaths here and down dog. On your next inhale, you're going to look towards your hands. If your knees are not bent, you want to bend them. And you're going to walk your feet forward. Now, if downward dog was difficult, you can just do down dog in this position, more of a forward fold position here, until your wrists can become stronger. So we're going to walk our feet to where they're close to our hands for forward fold. Take the weight all the way into the feet. Hands can rest on the legs wherever you need them, however high you need to be in your forward fold. On your inhale, flatten your back, lifting your head and chin, squeezing shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, open your arms out wide as you inhale, pressing through your feet, coming all the way up to standing, and then exhale, bring the arms down. Good. So now Sun Salutation A with your block. That was just our warm-up for Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, reach out and forward. Again, if you need to bring the arms close to your body as you forward fold, that is okay. Tucking your chin. Inhale to flat back, looking out and up. Squeeze shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, bend the knees. Place your hands on your wedge. Press firmly into your fingertips as you step back into, you can do plank, you can do knees down plank, or you can do tabletop. From knees down plank, you're going to pull the elbows in close to you as you exhale into chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up with your chin and chest and squeezing shoulder blades to spine for up dog. As you exhale, curl into a catted back, press into your curled feet and lift your hips up to down dog. Good. Walking the feet a little forward if you need to. For your down dog, you can try to press your heels down to the ground with straight legs or heels high, knees bent. You can also walk the feet even more forward so you're kind of in a half down dog, half forward fold. Taking deep breaths. On your next inhale, look to the hands and walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, 2, flat back, hands on the legs, shoulder blades to spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, open the arms out, coming all the way up. And exhale, bring the arms down. Thank you for joining me today for Yoga and Sun Salutation A for sore wrists. I hope this was helpful to you to understand how to modify the poses so that your wrists aren't as sore as you move through some of these positions. I hope you enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see you again.